You want to write better prompts, and I'll teach you the exact method I've been using for the past 3 years to write better prompts and optimize them. So the first thing you have to understand about the AI, about artificial intelligence, is that it has absolutely no idea who you are. So what does this mean? It means context, and it means that you have to specify exactly what you want, and I'll teach you the prompt and the format I use for that. Okay, so you have to understand that there's 4 main things you have to get across in your prompt, and it doesn't even have to be good. You just have to write it out and make sure it's, I don't know, understandable, and yeah, a little bit it doesn't have to be concise. So don't worry about simplifying things. Just put in the text. So here's the prompt I use. I'll read it for you because maybe you can't read it. So it basically says, you are a professional X, using your knowledge and expertise in X, masterfully and skillfully aim. Using the following example, boom plus boom. So what are these, all these empty spaces? So it's the profession, it's the content, and context, and it's the aim and the example. So I'll give you an example of this. Just the other day, I was writing a prompt, because I wanted to create a YouTube description that was optimized for YouTube, right, in the algorithm. So what did I do? Well, I wrote a prompt that said, like, you are a professional YouTube description writer who has scaled multiple videos using YouTube's descriptions to reach many views, many shares, many likes. Whatever it is, that's kind of the context of what you want it to do, and kind of setting the boundaries and the context of what it is. And then you say, so you are a professional, and you say what the profession is. Using your knowledge and expertise in, that just helps it explain that, use this knowledge of whatever profession you are. Using your knowledge and expertise in social media marketing, masterfully and skillfully create a YouTube description that is optimized for views, engagement, and comments. And reaching the right audience. And it's okay, you see, there's a lot of things you can leave unknown, like what audience am I trying to reach, for example, and I'll explain in a minute. Because the second prompt I'm going to share with you is the one that actually improves this one and basically optimizes the whole prompt. So yeah, you write it out. It doesn't have to be perfectly neat. And using the following example, you always want to drop an example of something that's good. So for example, I went to a YouTube channel called TubeBuddy, and I just copy and pasted their YouTube description. Looked pretty good, and actually their video was explaining about why it was good and how to optimize. And I said, using this example, create a YouTube description for my YouTube channel, AuthenticTalks. And so you can see it in every video I've copy and pasted it. Yeah, so then that's also the aim. So yeah, you have to make sure you have the profession in there, the context, the aim, and the example. So yeah, I'll put up an example. I'll put an example in the description of the prompt I used for it. Now the second prompt, this is what's really going to differentiate your prompts from other people's prompts, and it's what's going to make your prompts way better. Something in business that they teach you is garbage in, garbage out, and it's completely true. If you put absolute shit into AI and you don't even spend a minute or two writing the prompt, your output's going to be garbage. It's going to be so general. It's going to probably not even apply to you, and you're probably going to be like, oh, I could have found that by searching it online. It's not actually doing or researching what I wanted to do. Yeah, it's not executing the task. So this prompt is going to help you execute that task. All right, here we go. Okay, so this next prompt is going to actually be using the prompt that you just crafted. And what it's going to do is, it's a very similar style prompt to the other one. So you tell the artificial intelligence exactly what it is. You are a professional AI prompt engineer. So in this time, its profession is an AI prompt engineer. It means it makes prompts for a living or whatever. It's a professional at making prompts for AI. And then full stop, optimize this prompt, asking me all the necessary questions to do so. Now what you do is you put this, basically whatever prompt you just wrote by hand, not using AI, with the format I just explained to you, copy and paste it into this section and then put this in. What it's going to do is AI is going to take your prompt that you've already written. To some degree, is not bad. You could technically just enter that and see the results you get, but it's going to optimize it. You can say masterfully and skillfully in here, and maybe more specific if there's more stuff you want to say. Regardless, it's going to ask you, 20 so questions. It's amazing. You can use po.com, ChatGPT, Grok, whatever Elon Musk's AI is. That's the one I've been using. I find the questions there are perfect. It pretty much does a lot of the work for you, a lot of the thinking. You just have to understand how to do it. And once you can kind of master these 2 prompts, honestly, there's nothing to master. It's just try, practice, and repeat. What you'll find is literally you can do anything. Absolute anything. Because the only thing you have to know how to do is work the artificial intelligence. Once you know how to work the artificial intelligence, game over, mate. You can do anything. You can script write, you can write an Instagram reel, you can, yeah. Take you in and show you exactly what it is I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna here copy and paste the first prompt that you're gonna write. You do not hit enter. So this is the first prompt you should be writing. It should look something like this. So this is the one I explained. You are a professional YouTube description writer. This is like spelt wrong. They're gonna correct it. Description writer, use your knowledge and expertise in YouTube algorithm to help YouTube promote. Yeah, you can read all of that. That's just like the context, the profession, the aim, and the example, which here comes. I give it more context here. Obviously, I didn't realize it can't go to the link. Here's the example. So what is TubeBuddy? This is a copy and paste of whatever your example is. This was just a YouTube description from someone else. And then at the end, I said, ask me all necessary questions to optimize this description for my YouTube channel. Now, this prompt that you write up using that format I first explained to you, you do not now go and press and hit enter. What you do now is you take that, second prompt I explained to you, this one. You are a professional AI prompt engineer, and you will, oh shit. Okay, but I can just show it to you right here. I forgot it doesn't save the chat if I don't hit enter. I can show it to you right here. So you write your prompt. So this is the prompt we just saw, right? And then above it is, this is the first prompt you should be feeding AI. You are a professional AI prompt engineer. Optimize this prompt. Ask me all the necessary questions to do so. Prompt, you copy and paste it in, the one you wrote using the format. And then you say end of prompt. And then that's your prompt that you just learned writing with the format. This is the first thing you feed. It's going to go ahead and ask you, or first this did it the task, and then it asked me all the questions. I answered all the questions, answered in as much detail as you can, providing as much context as possible. And then it went ahead and completed it. Then you take this, right? So this is the new prompt. You are a professional YouTube description writer with so much more context than what I had. Oh, here, you can just hit copy. And you go into a new chat and you paste it. So this is what, this is not the new chat, but I went into another chat and you paste it. So let me go ahead and paste it here, right? And then I pasted it. You see, this is the prompt it created. Oh, that was it. So I went ahead and pasted it in. I fed the prompt that the AI made me. This is the new prompt AI made me. Told it everything about output format and that stuff. And then after that, it's gonna come here and give you the exact result you want. Yo, I forgot to mention that you got to use different chats, and then it'll ask you all the questions. You answer them. It'll make you a better prompt. Then you copy and paste that prompt into a new chat. That's because there's no history in that chat, meaning it won't be skewed. Yeah, I find you get better results this way, and I've heard that you get better results that way as well. I'm gonna link a few videos and some of the prompts that I mentioned down below, actually all of them. Anyways, I hope you found this video useful because these are the prompts I've been using. It's basically every time I need AI to do something, that's my routine. I'll stick the video, which I learned that first format from. I don't remember the guy's name, but yeah, great guy. Watch that video. That video explains it much better than me. This was supposed to be something quick so that you could take away and really kind of get a better understanding and have some kind of guidance on writing your AI prompts. Make sure to comment, do not like the video, and you can only subscribe if you've watched 2 videos.